The first is in the ellipse command. These are the options. We have one option is axis endpoint, other endpoint of axis, and distance to the other axis. So we are going to consider axis endpoint of ellipse as 200, 200, and we have the axis other endpoint of the axis as 300, 200. So the overall length of this will going to become 300 minus 200 becomes 100, which is will going to be the one diameter of the one chord length of the circle. So the other distance to other axis, if I give here, which is from the center, because we are considering this as the center line. So from here, the distance to the other axis, if I give 25 mm, then this will going to be the distance to the other axis, which will going to be 25. So here, so now to do that, command is ellipse. So for that, we will say EL, ellipse, the shortcut key for this. Specify axis endpoint of ellipse. We will consider 200, 200. Then specify other endpoint of the axis, which has 300, 200. So the radius will going to become, the distance will going to become 100 mm. And specify distance to the other axis. As it is from the center, we can see here, the distance as I reduce, it will going to form the ellipse. So I'm going to give distance to the other axis as 25, and it will be able to draw the ellipse. So now, if I consider this as the first point, I will say point. I will say 200, 200. So this is the first point, and I will going to give the other point as 300, 200. So this will going to become the major axis. This will going to become the major axis. If I give the less than the value of this 100, then it will going to become the other distance axis from the center. So here, the distance to other axis will be, so that is from here to this center, which will be 25 mm. So you can see that we have the 25 axis. So this is how it will be able to write this. But now, if I say, for example, if I say ellipse, and here axis endpoint of the ellipse I will going to consider 200, 200, and the other endpoint of the axis it will going to say 300, 200. So we're going to have the diameter of the one point of the diameter. Suppose if I say the distance to other axis is 50, what it will going to do? It will going to draw a circle. So that is basically because this length is 100. So if I take this as the radius 50, so the length of the major axis and length of the minor axis will become equal. Then it becomes a. So now, if I say, in the same case, if I take ellipse and I will say 200, 200, and I will say other endpoint of the axis as 300, 200, and now instead of 50, I will say 75 mm. So then it will going to draw in the ellipse, it will going to draw from the vertical direction. So from the vertical direction, it will go to draw in the vertical direction. So this is how you will be able to draw the ellipse. So here, the minor axis will going to become this one, and the major axis becomes this one, because 75 from the center to this 75 means it will total distance will going to become 150. So in the y direction, it will be bigger than the horizontal direction. So that is the reason why it will going to consider as an ellipse in the vertical direction. Now we will going to consider the one more option. So the next option here, which is the second one, we will going to consider this. So the axis with reference to the rotation. So to do that, so here command is ellipse. So here we have the distance to other axis 200, 200 as the axis endpoint of the ellipse, and the other endpoint of the axis as 300, 200. And the rotation around the major axis we wanted to give. So to do that, command is ellipse. So we will say axis endpoint of the ellipse as 200, 200. Then the other endpoint of the axis as 300, 200. So then instead of other axis distance, we are going to take up the rotation. So the rotation around the major axis. So basically the rotation around the major axis is the one. As I move the cursor, you can see the ellipse is rotating with respect to the horizontal direction, and with respect to the horizontal direction, and the rotation is about the monitor, about the vertical plane. So that means it will be with reference to the monitor, which goes away from the monitor, or which goes away from the vertical direction. So here that concept has been pretty well explained here. So I will say the rotation around major axis is 45. It will be able to draw the ellipse now. So here that concept which has been explained here. So here we have considered 200, 200 as the one point, and we have 300, 200 as the another point. So we have a circle which has been written. So to this circle, when you look from the front view, it looks like a circle. And then when you look from the top view, you get a line. And when you look from the side view, it is also becomes a line. Then the rotation around the major axis is the one which will be rotated at an angle of 45 degrees. So that you cannot see from the front view. That is, in the vertical plane, it is not possible to see. But only in the side view, you will be able to see that angle. So once you see that particular angle, and then when it is projected, so that projected to the front plane, you will going to get these two. So this will going to become the major axis, and this in vertical direction, it becomes the minor axis. So that is the reason why it will going to draw an ellipse. Once you draw an ellipse here in the front view, so in the top view also, it will going to form an ellipse. But here it is not required to show it is in the top view. So basically because here we are concentrating only with respect to the vertical plane, which is the monitor. So that is the reason why we have shown this particular concept, wherein the rotation around the major axis can be visible only in the profile view, that is not being seen here. That is the reason why we were able to get the ellipse in the vertical plane, because this, once it is rotated in the profile view, you will going to get this as the minor axis. And we are already fixed the horizontal direction because it is 200, 200, and this is 300, 200. So this is the horizontal plane or horizontal line, and this vertical line is fixed only by rotating the circle by an angle of 45 degrees. So once you give this value of 200, 200 and 300, 200, it assumes that it has a circle. So that is the reason why we have shown this as a circle in the dotted lines here, and here also it is in dotted line. And when you show this, when you look from the side view, it becomes a vertical line, and when you look from the top view, here also it becomes a vertical line, and this circle is rotated by 45 degrees. So this is the line which still it will going to be a line in the side view, and then when you come to the front view, it becomes an ellipse. So this is how it will going to draw the, this is how we can explain the rotational concept. Now the next is we have axis endpoint, other endpoint, and the rotation. Now the next point is center of ellipse, endpoint of axis, and distance to other axis. Now we are going to consider that. So to do that, command is ellipse. So now we are going to invoke the option of center. We are going to take the center of ellipse, which is 200, 200. Then they specify the endpoint of the axis, which will going to be 300, 200. So it will going to be in the vertical direction. The distance to other axis, we will say 50 mm. So it will going to write the ellipse in horizontal direction, and the distance, once you do that, so here the point what I can make here is the center of the ellipse, which is 200, 200. Then the point is 300, 200, and the distance with reference to this, which is 25 mm, which is center of this. So this is 50 mm. So this is how you will be able to draw the ellipse by considering the center point of the ellipse. Again, by the same concept, which is reference to the rotation. Once we want to show the rotation, now again center of ellipse is 300, 200, 200 and 300, 200. Now the rotation, how it will going to use. So here, coming back to this, command is ellipse. Now we are going to take center. Center of ellipse is 200, 200. Then they specify endpoint of the ellipse is 300, 200. Then we're going to use the rotation. The rotation with respect to this will going to be 60. So it will going to draw the ellipse. Again, the rotation angle, instead of taking 45 degree, we have taken 60 degree, so that this is going to be reduced and it will going to write this value. So similarly, if I say ellipse center, I will say 200 comma 200. Then I will say 300 comma 200. Now I say the rotation around the major axis. Now I will say 60 degrees. Now I will say 30 degrees. So as I reduce the distance, as you reduce the rotation, the angle, so it will try to go away from the center point of the ellipse. Similarly, if I say ellipse and I will say center, the center of the ellipse is 200 comma 200, and now I will say the end point of the axis is 300 comma 200. Then I will take rotation. I will the rotation around major axis is 0. So what it does, it becomes a circle. So that is what we have explained here. When the rotation angle is 0, it becomes the circle here. So that is what we have shown in this side we also. So this is the basic concept, how it has been used to draw an ellipse. Now, so what will going to be the minimum angle and what will going to be the maximum angle? Suppose if I say an ellipse, I will going to take the center point as the 200 comma 200. Then the end point of the axis is 300 comma 200. Now I will say the rotation around the major axis, I will say 90. So it should become a line. So will it be able to draw? So no, it doesn't draw that, because it says degenerate axis data, so it becomes invalid. So what will be the maximum rotation angle for an ellipse? So for an ellipse, I will say ellipse arc center of the ellipse is 200 comma 200. Then the specify endpoint, which is 300 comma 200. Then I will say rotation, which is 89.4. I will say the rotation. So this is the maximum angle through which the ellipse can be rotated. Suppose if I say ellipse center 200 comma 200, then end point of the axis is 300 comma 200. Then the rotation, I will say 89.5. So it says rotation around major axis is still, it will be able to draw this. So the maximum angle ellipse center of ellipse 200 comma 200. Then axis end point of axis is 300 comma 200. Then the rotation, I will say 89.6. So still it is able to draw. So the maximum angle which will be less than 90 degree is the one which is going to be considered for drawing this. So this is the accuracy at which we can be able to draw the ellipse. So the next part is other axis distance. Now we will going to consider how to draw the portion of the ellipse. Say for example, we have the arc option. In this arc option, we can draw the ellipse by considering the half of it. Like it is made, the ellipse is made out of segmental arcs. So we are going to consider that. So to do that, command is ellipse. Now we are going to invoke the option arc. Specify axis point of elliptical arc. So to do that, axis endpoint of elliptical arc is 200 comma 200. So we will type 200 comma 200. Then the other endpoint of the axis, is 300 comma 200. So the 300 comma 200. Then specify distance to other axis. The distance to other axis, I will say 25. Distance to other axis is 25. Then we have the specify start angle. I will consider the start angle as 0, and then the start angle as 0 and the end angle is 180. End angle as 180. So it will going to draw the ellipse in downward direction. That is basically because the ellipse will going to draw from the counterclockwise direction. Now we have the one more option, which is parameters which we have been considered here. So end parameter and the start parameter. So we will going to do that. So to do that, command is again ellipse. Then I will invoke the arc option, specify axis endpoint of elliptical arc, which is 200, 200. Then I specify other endpoint of the axis is 300, 200. Then I will say specify distance to other axis, which is 25 mm. So we are going to take 25 mm. Then since it is the arc, now we are going to consider the parameter P. Then specify start parameter, which is 0 degree. Then we have the end parameter, which will going to be the 270 degree. So it will going to draw 3/4 of the ellipse, which has been shown here. This is the end point of the ellipse. So again it is 0 and 270. Always it rotates in counterclockwise direction. Then we have the one more option, which is the start angle and included angle of the arc. So this is the included angle what we are talking about. So these are all the various options from which we will be able to draw. Of course, these are the available options. Command is ellipse. We will going to consider arc, specify axis endpoint of arc, again 200, again command is ellipse. I will say arc 200, 200. Then specify other endpoint of the axis 300, 200. Then distance to other axis is 25. Distance to other axis is 25. Then specify start angle. Now we'll go for the parameter. Then angle I will take parameter. Then we will going to have the angle. We will take angle A. Specify start angle parameter we will take. So angle, start angle as 0. Then include angle I will say include angle is 180 degree. Now in this case I want 45 degree. So you take 45. So then what it does is it will measures this angle line. I will take endpoint of this to center of this, and then the endpoint of this. So this angle what he is talking about, so dim angle which will going to be between these two, so which will going to be 45 degree. And so this is how you will be able to draw the portions of the ellipse, a portion of the ellipse, by using the arc options. So these are all the various options which are there in the AutoCAD software. So these are the possible options in which we will be able to draw the